Everybody, this is Dustin Cook coming at you from Chronic Fitness. We've got an episode today on December 19th, 2020, and today the topic is teamwork and the people you surround yourself with. Now, go through the mindset when I'm doing anything. It can be literally anything. I always try to go find someone to establish a relationship with that's much better or farther along that path of that goal, that outcome that they have already achieved that I'm looking to achieve. And that could be in the form of a coach, a friend, a family member, anyone. It can even be online on YouTube, a mentor that I just follow closely because I get a lot of value of their things. This is exactly the same mentality that I am offering to all of my listeners, is that I want to offer that value of someone that can help you be better in your life at whatever you're trying to do, and that hopefully my words and my voice and my message will help you be better at what you're trying to accomplish. So, with that being said, how do you go about doing something like this? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. For me, fitness is a really big thing for me. It's a critical part of my life to help me with feeling better, being able to sleep, and being able to have less pain. What I've found is that when I get a little fat or a little out of shape, even just a little bit, the pain gets worse. And also when I'm not exercising, I can't sleep. Even on rest days, I have problems with sleeping. So for me, I'm going to use this analogy today because it's something that's really close to me and I'm an expert in. So, literally, when I am traveling, I have the mentality that my whole destination starts and ends with the priority of fitness and exercise. So I literally look up the gyms, and then I look up the hotels or Airbnbs that are within walking distance of the gyms. Now, if I'm going to be possibly there in the long term, or even if I'm not in the long term, in the short term, I go seek out the best of both worlds. A decent enough location with a decent enough gym nearby. And I will keep searching for that until I find something that I'm comfortable with. Now, when I arrive, I'm really hoping that I find an in-house personal trainer that has competed before, hopefully has won a couple of first places, or is at least more accomplished than I am. So I will lay out some money, and I will make an arrangement with this person and become their friend to learn as much as I can from them in that period of time. Now, I understand that some people can't afford something like this. Personal trainers can be very expensive. You get a friend who's into fitness to go to the gym with you. Structure your life to where you are more motivated to do the things that you want to do or you're trying to accomplish. And when you organize things in a certain way that makes it as easy as possible for you to be pushed in that direction, will more likely go in that direction and be more effective on that path, versus if you're forcing everything. If your gym is 30 minutes away from where you're sleeping by car, that's going to be very prohibitive. You're not going to do that in the long term. If you don't have anybody that's going to the gym with you and it's just solo, you better be really passionate about fitness, because on the days you don't feel good or you're sore or you don't want to go, you're not going to go. So that's what that person is really for, is kind of accountability. But what's happening during that process is you're absorbing their knowledge. So you're taking what they know and gaining from it inside yourself, because all of these people that are experts in areas in business, real estate, content creation, fitness, any of this stuff, these people have secret techniques that they've learned through their experience, and they're not going to just put that out there because they don't even realize sometimes that it's a secret technique until you've built up some experience yourself, and then you've dived down their knowledge path and realized that they were doing something that you never heard of before. And that's only to expose yourself to new experts in your field or the field that you're starting to enter. So that's what I do. I go and I put everything around the center focus of my life. Now, my relationships and my friendships all also, they must have the same values. They must be going down the same path. They can't be toxic or unsupportive. They can't sit there, and I'm not going to spend time every day developing a relationship with someone who is not pushing forward in their life and is not giving me anything in return in that relationship that's motivating and inspiring me. All of my best relationships, all of my close relationships in life are people that are much better and more successful than me in some area that I would love to improve. And that's where that respect in that relationship comes from, because now they are pushing towards something positive in their life. They're being a positive influence on me because they're motivating me to be better. And in return, something that I'm better at, or I am more motivated, or I'm doing better down that path, these people are also getting that from me in return and trade. And at the same time, we're building a close, intimate friendship or bond because we're sharing each other's experiences, bouncing ideas off each other, and you have people around you that want to talk about the things that you're doing in your life because they are also themselves going down that path. And that's what you need in your life. People that are tying you down or telling you you can't, or putting doubts inside your head, or making things harder for you instead of easier and draining your resources, you need to cut them off, because later they would just keep dragging you down. It would be the same equivalent if I was carrying an Olympic bar with 20 kilogram plates on it all the way down every day behind me in my hands, dragging it on the ground. That's essentially what toxic people that are not moving forward in their lives, people that are not putting value into your life are doing to you, and that's how you are treating them without you realizing it. They are not helping you, they are hurting you, and they will never help you. And as you become more successful, if you break through that carrying them in your life, they will only drain more of your resources and demand more of you. So in order for you to be more successful, you need to leave all of that behind, because if you're trying to change your life, that means entirely change your life, not just financially or physically. In every way, shape, and form, you want to transform. And the only way to do that is to also reevaluate your relationships in life closely and decide if you are helping each other move forward in life together. That person is someone that you respect as a person or that you pity. And if you pity them, that means that you don't really respect them. Deep down inside your mind, you don't respect them, and they're only just using you for what they can get out of you, versus a give and take relationship, which is what proper relationships with people should be. It should be give and take. You know, I'm friends with you, or I love you, or we're family, and we're pushing each other in a positive way. And that's what life is about. You can't be everyone's mommy or daddy. They have their own set of parents, and if they don't, then they have to find a way to stand on their own 2 feet and be strong. And you can never do that for someone else. They have to make that decision themselves, and then make the necessary steps in that direction and make the changes in their life to do so. So if you're trying to carry someone, you're eventually going to get tired. So that's what I wanted to tell you today, is that anyone who's extremely successful in life, they have surrounded themselves with extremely successful people in other avenues in life, and that is a very important spice in the recipe of success. And going into 2021, this is something that should be very important and dear to your heart and requires some deep contemplation on everyone's end, because your time has immense and unmeasurable value. And don't put your time into people that are not giving you the same in return. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Chronic Fitness today. If you got any value out of this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you later.